Hey guys, today is July the 6th of 2014. I want to go over the euro using price and time technical analysis, but no, this is an educational video only, so please pause the video and read the video disclaimer. Alright, I've been out of the loop for the last couple of weeks, so this is my video that I haven't done in a while, and I wanted to keep you up to loop and up to speed on what's going on with the euro. While I was on vacation, I was monitoring the euro, but that was on my laptop. I didn't have all the tools and software and programs I use to do in-depth calculations. But let's get right into it. It might be a little long video. I don't know. I'm going to try to brush up as fast as I can. But I just wanted to kind of let you see all the angles and everything to get a better perspective on where we are with the euro regards price and time and what to expect in the next couple of weeks, and for the whole month of July. Alright, so we first start off with our COT, Commitment of Traders report. You can see that on Tuesday the report came out, and large speculators are still shorting compared to last week. They were 58,000. Now this is 61,000. And commercial was 97,000, and they were 94. So large speculators are shorting and commercial are still buying. You can see the sentiment while it was going down, euro was going up, and now it's turning. And looking at this, maybe it could mean that it could be pushing down, but that's just according to what I see here. In regards to positions, large speculators are still shorting with retail, and commercial are buying as of Tuesday. So I figure I'll let you know what I see there. Next thing I want to do is let's go to this chart. Seasonal dates. These are the seasonal dates you want to watch for July: the 14th, the 21st, and the 28th. There are only 3 for this month, and just keep an eye on those. A lot, sometimes the seasonal dates work, sometimes they don't. As you can see, we put a pivot low on 6/12. We put a pivot high on July the 1st. And we broke the rule of 3 bar, and we broke down. You put the Gann swing. You see that we've been going up, and since the 1st we've cracked it and failed, and now the swing is to the downside. But you can see we're still holding the medium Andrew's pitchfork, which is right here. So as of now, the swing is to the downside because we cracked the 3 bar rule. Let's delete that. These right here are stops. So like if you were long, with this pullback, if you're using the ATR, there was a bunch of stops here. They got stopped out. Your next stop would be somewhere around the 35, 36. So probably be more stops if this is going to push lower. Grab those right here. And if you're, that's if you're long. These are the stops where, where they probably would be. If you're short, these are the stops that are building up in the area. That if this pops, it's gonna be hitting these and going with momentum up. What else I wanted to show you? This is Andrew's pitchfork, which is right here. It's a big angle, and I was thinking that it was going to hold it, but it failed, and now it's right below it. There's a lot of things, in the next couple of days coming up. This angle should hold, but if it doesn't hold, in the next couple of days could be a possible turn, and I'll be showing you why on what I'm looking for. But it wouldn't surprise me if we kiss this and we push lower. You do price retracement. You crack the 50% from this swing, and you got the 75%, which is at 35.58 right here. One of the reasons why I think this level was holding so around here as support, if you do price retracement, you got a 50% level right here, which is at 34.93 from a big swing. And if you add another one, you have a 25%. So this is from this swing right here. The 25% is from the July 24th of 2012. So from that low to this high right here of May 8th, you just almost kissed it, but found support around here, that 35.02. That's where it bounced right off here, the 25%. So it's still strong. This is just chopping sideways, but it's still strong. If there's anything else I want to show you in this chart, I think that's it. These are the dates you want to keep an eye on. Write them down. And this is where we're at. You know, my analysis, I think we're going to turn. But if it pushes lower, you know, there's going to be some support down here. I think that's it for that chart. Next thing I want to show you is my timing solution. As you can see right here, we're gonna go step by step. The Bradley model. This is technical analysis. Pivot points that are coming up right now will be the 15th. So this thing could probably, you know, I'm thinking it's gonna go up, but if it goes lower, it could find support on the 15, you know, 15, 16, or if it goes higher, it could find a pivot 15 or 16 right there, and then pull back. So that's the only thing I see here. Now, if you use the Bradley, you know, adjusted to the euro, you know, we have one coming right here, the 9th. So 9th, 10th could go sideways, could pull lower, and somewhere between the 9th and 10th, maybe pull and shoot up higher and do another leg. So I'm just giving you different scenarios of what, you know, what could possibly happen. You can see that right here, it kind of found a pivot low right here and went higher. So now it could probably pull down and maybe shoot another leg up, or maybe shoot another leg up and maybe pull down. So, you know, it depends how it's going to go. But I'm just showing you the anchor points, you know, with the Bradley model. Next thing is the turbo cycles I use. They show that the cycles to the upside. So maybe any pullback down will be a possible, you know, buying opportunity to go up. And the cycle kind of tops out anywhere from the 11th, you know, kind of flattens out here. 15, you know, if it's the middle, and then it kind of pulls down all the way to the 20th of August. So we'll see. We do another cycle here, adjusted to the euro, and you can see it's almost the same thing. 15, 16, 17 around there. So, you know, made a pivot here. So it could probably continue trending higher to around that time frame. So keep an eye on that. You know, the 14, 15, 16, 17, somewhere around there could probably, you know, do a top and then pull back out. Next thing, planetary lines. This is Mars right here. Mars has been holding euro, and it looks like, you know, the moon right here is going to be crossing Mars. Could possibly be a pop, which would be the 7th. You know, it's gonna come in. It came in on the 5th, so maybe, you know, the change in trend could kick in. But we'll see. This is all speculation. This is to be seen this week if it's gonna happen. But I'm showing you the stuff that I use to analyze the euro. So Mars is pretty much support right now, and we'll see how, you know, how this day candle when it pops up today, how it's gonna behave and what the price action is gonna be. This is same thing using Helio, and this is the sun right now, and that's where the price of the euro is, somewhere around where the sun is at. And we'll see. This is Mars right here. If it continues pushing lower, this could be possible support. It's been trying to hold it right here, which is at 35.60-ish level. Now going into the geometry of things, that was all more astro. Now this is more geometry. Using the Gann square of 9, you can see, if you look at my earlier videos, I was hoping that, I was thinking the euro was going to follow this angle right here and continue trending higher, but it didn't. It failed down and then went up, found resistance at this angle right here, pushed down lower, and this is going to be the candle where it's going to be popping up the 7th. And right here you have an time series, which is the 9th and 10th, and you got the 17 and 18, and a lot of that stuff lines up with the Bradley model right here, especially I think this one right here. You see 9 and 10 lines up with the square of 9, so it should be interesting what kind of vibration or what's going to happen when the euro gets here. If it's still chopping down, will it get a pop here? You know, we'll see. Using the ellipse, you can see right here, that we're at an anchor point where it could possibly turn and do a pop right here. And it's been holding this angle right here, so we'll see. Maybe it could continue pushing higher onto, maybe the right here, the 28th. But we'll see. Just wanted to show you little things that I noticed on the euro in regards to geometry. We continue going down in regards to harmonics. The harmonics now are turning up. The harmonic wave, and it tops out on the 14-15, which lines up with a lot of the cycles. Same thing here. So it should be interesting how that's going to pan out in regards to the harmonics. Using the saw. Also, it does a pivot low on the 5th. So it should be interesting what today's candle action will bring. If it's going to be bullish, could be a good opportunity to buy. And using the Fourier string, it looks like it bottoms out on the 9th and 10th. So there's a lot of things going on between the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th right here. You use a harmonic string, you can see that it did a pivot low, pivot top here, but price action pivot low on the 4th. And maybe this could continue going higher all the way to the 25th. So I'm just showing you different things how I see the market. Look at using the 128 technique. You can see that we have a time series on the 5th. So it could be a possible change in trend or pivot low to pop even higher. You can see that it found resistance right up there. Time series kicks in right here. It could probably push the euro even higher. Looking at the weekly bar, you can see that last week, 3 weeks ago was bullish. This week was pretty bearish. And looking in regards to months and in regards to box grids, you can see that last month was pretty bullish. And 2 months ago was very bearish. And you can see this is the month now that ends all the way over here for August. So we'll see. This, it's early right now, but we'll see. And if you combine them together, it's kind of bearish right now. But we'll see if this low will hold this week. Anything else? I think that's it in regards to the euro. Let's go to the Thinkorswim chart. You can see that it's holding right here, the 1 by 1. It failed at 50, which ain't good. It might retest it again, but we'll see. But it's holding the 1 by 1 and kind of dancing around the 20 simple moving average. You can see that this is the swing right here. It cracked the 50, and now it's hanging around the 62.5. PPSL signal below the MOBO band. This is the 1 hour chart. So we should see how the range is going to be. This is a 5 minute, and this is the action for Friday. And we're going to see how that's going to pan out. This is a 15, and that's that 36.10. So that's a key level to watch. If it gets above that, it could be a good buying opportunity. If you look at the linear regression channel grid, you can see that it's been holding this angle right here. It's been holding it here too. And it failed it here, but now this is a minor. It's the 5 minutes. It's trying to needs to get above that channel. It failed it here in the 1 hour, and it's around here. Failed it here. Still trying to stay above that linear channel, and it's somewhere right here in the weekly. Not that far from down here, and you got this as support right here. This linear regression channel right here. The good thing, the thing that's not that great is you got a PPSL signal, and you got a PPSL signal on the monthly also. Anything here? Same thing here. You're below the cloud on the daily, which is short-term bearish. You lost a point of control, which is at 36 level right here, and you're right here holding this Woody's pivot right here monthly as support right now. If you look at the weekly, you're above the cloud medium term, so it's still bullish. Having a tough time with the 50, trying to stay above it, but in MOBO, so you're pretty chop. And you're on this linear regression channel right here, holding at least the trying to stay at least above the the 37.5% level right here. Yep. And looking at the big picture, you can see same thing, holding this linear regression channel. TEMA is all negative, Fisher negative, negative, negative. So there's a lot of things negative. 12 hours very negative, but looks like it's about to start doing a cycle to the upside on the 12-hour. But you know, will remain to be seen. On the weekly, real negative. Got a squeeze play and it has trigger green to the downside. All these Fisher indicators are signaling that, you know, the turn to the upside might be coming in. I'm waiting for the purple one to kick in right here, the Fisher. And the monthly, you got a PPSL signal, so it hasn't cracked this level, which is the mobile, so it needs to hold this. If it pushes lower, it's going to test this low. And if it cracks that, then it's definitely going to push even lower. Dates that I'm watching are the 7th, which is Monday, the 9th, and the 10th. The 7th, the 9th, and the 10th. Same thing here. The dates that I'm watching. And these are the dates for July that I have an eye on. These are the GAN emblem pivot points that I'm looking for. The 8th, the 6th, which is Sunday. Pivot lows I'm looking for in geometry are the 8th, 10th, 16th. Keep an eye on the 10th also. Ergonometry, 7th, 8th, and 9th. I got an eye on. Square outs, July 6th. And July 12th. Astro model, this is in testing mode, so I got model 1 and I got model 2, and these are things that I'm watching. 7th, 9th, you know, a buy signal, and the 8th, 4:30, pivot low on July 4th. So these are the dates that are on my radar as of now that I'm keeping an eye on for this week. Hopefully this helps. I'll keep you posted on the euro. But I'm looking for buying opportunities to go long, to go higher.